Best ways to research companies and investments like timely and informative information can make the difference between making significant gains and potentially losing everything. That's why, for any successful initiative, whether it's trading or managing a business, getting the right research and information at the right time is crucial. So, stay tuned because in this video, I'll talk about where to get and conduct market research for your business. Additionally, if you're interested, you can download my free guide to passive income in PDF format below. So, without further ado, let's get started. 1. Interviews. Personally, I can't think of a better way to conduct market research on companies than through interviews, whether virtual or in person, or by watching business news. 1. Face-to-face conversations allow for a natural flow of dialogue, and you can observe your interviewee's body language as you proceed. 1. Your interviewees can answer self-reflective questions to help you create your buyer personas. 1. These buyer personas outline the age, number of children in the family, income level, profession, work challenges, and other lifestyle characteristics of your ideal customer. The entire marketing plan, from the features you include in your product to the information you publish on your website, can be influenced by having this buyer profile in hand. Being prepared is the best approach to ensure you get the most out of your conversations. Always prepare a discussion guide to ensure you address all frequently asked questions and allocate your time effectively. 1. Focus groups. Another very common method is through focus groups. 1. You will be presented with a carefully selected group of people who will test your products, give you feedback, watch your demos, and/or ask specific questions. 1. The purpose of all this is to give you an idea of the type of unique quality you have in the market or product differentiation. If you want to get the best results, you should make a habit of asking your focus group questions about your services. Maybe show them some examples as well. You can then use the feedback they give you to make some changes. I think it's quite simple, don't you? 1. Product, service usage research. The process of evaluating whether your concept for a new product or service could be successful, as well as the most effective way to produce and market that product, is known as product research. 1. This method begins with a market survey to identify if comparable products are being offered. 1. You can decide if there is a market for your idea after knowing what is currently being offered to consumers. 1. With this approach, you will discover why and how your customers use your products or the unique features in them. The conclusion is, you will end up knowing how your products or services are used in the market. And for the record, product or service usage research has been very effective if you want to find user insights. With this type of approach, you know what challenges your target audience faces or what they expect from products or services, among other things. This same approach will give you a clear picture of who matters in your target audience. So, go ahead and try it. 1. Market segmentation research. Market segmentation is a method used by market analysts to identify the crucial characteristics of current and potential customers that can be used to separate target market segments. 1. It allows you to divide your target audience into segments, more like groups, based on unique and distinctive characteristics. 1. From here, it's a done deal. All you have to do is understand what is the best way to meet their needs and discover their goals, expectations, and weaknesses, among other things. The ultimate goal of all this is to develop a new strategy that works for your customers. Easy, right? Well, let me know how it works for you in the comments section below. 1. Pricing research. Now that you're entering a new market, you should know about similar products and services on the market and their prices. 1. From here, you will need to decide how to set your price based on your profit or what the public is willing to pay. 1. Come to think of it, you will have already gathered enough information for your pricing strategy. Fundamentally, that's how pricing research works. This form of research is called pricing research studies and evaluates how changes in the price of a product affect its demand. Organizations use it to help choose the best price for new items in order to maximize revenue and market share. 1. Competitive analysis. In any business, it is necessary to know your competitors and plan how to outdo them. 1. This can be done through competitive analysis. 1. This method helps to gain a deep understanding of the competition in the market. 1. You will also know which products your target audience prefers over yours. Decide which industry or sector you are targeting to find competitors whose goods or services intersect with yours. Start with general terms like education, construction, media and entertainment, food service, healthcare, retail, financial services, telecommunications, and agriculture. The list is endless, so choose an industry word you can relate to and use it to compile a list of businesses that are also in that sector. And, if you have this knowledge, I'm sure you can easily stay ahead of the competition. 1. Customer satisfaction and loyalty research. Profits are influenced by the connection between loyalty and satisfaction. 1. The most satisfied customers are more loyal to a brand. 1. Sales and profits increase as a result of a loyal customer base. 1. Customer satisfaction mediates the relationship between customer loyalty and service excellence. 1. I think you all know that the more satisfied a customer is with the product, the more loyal they will be to the brand. 1. Most of the time, people always return to where they were served best. 1. It simply means that they are satisfied with your products or services. If you use customer satisfaction and loyalty research, you will know how to keep current customers coming back for longer and what really drives them to choose your products. This way, you will learn the best way to delight your customers and, in the meantime, make a lot of money. 1. Brand awareness research. Brand awareness refers to the number of people who are aware of a specific brand, company, or product. 1. When trying to establish a presence, create marketing strategies, and increase sales, it is important to understand how your brand's position in the industry is advantageous. 1. If you opt for brand awareness research, you will know what your esteemed audience thinks of you or what they know about your brand. 1. Without addressing whether they were aware of your brand at this point, you want to understand how they first discovered they had a problem that needed to be solved. Additionally, you will also know the associations that your target audience forms when they think about your company and what sets you apart. 1. Campaign research. You can conduct qualitative or quantitative research on campaigns. 1. While qualitative research helps to understand why the target audience has the attitudes they do, quantitative research, surveys, polls, allows you to evaluate the opinions of the audience statistically accurately. Examining past campaigns and evaluating how well they were received by your target audience and current customers is campaign research. It requires experimentation followed by a careful examination of what resonated and connected with your audience to keep these factors in mind for your future campaigns and focus on the components of what you do that matter most to those people. 1. Identify a group of people to engage. The proverb, "Knowledge is power," is undoubtedly true if you want to develop effective advertising or content marketing strategies. 1. Your ability to connect with your audience will increase as you become more familiar with it. 1. Researching your target audience and then condensing such data into a customer persona, or avatar, is the key to producing personalized and effective content. 1. Although there are many techniques for advertising your products, none of them will be very successful if you don't first spend time developing your target audience. 1. Here's how you can identify and address your customer personas in light of this. People and phenomena are observed in observational studies while they are in their most natural contexts. This will allow you, as a researcher, to examine how your participants make decisions and respond to the conditions of their normal lives, rather than using structured environments like study labs or focus groups. Trust me, you will get the desired results. 1. Estimate the cost to conduct the research yourself before ending up spending a lot of money on a dream. You should first know how much it will cost. 1. Keep in mind that this is your dream, these are your goals, and this is your business if you are considering hiring a researcher or consultant. 1. Research is a high-risk activity because the results may not be as expected. 1. Even the source of funding is limited due to the considerable risk involved. 1. In practice, government funding and corporate funding are the two main sources of research funding, and one of them is ready to take a loss. Although conducting research can be very expensive, if you add up all the travel you have to do, the money for a network connection, and other minor expenses, you shouldn't pay anything for things you practically don't need. The conclusion is that market research provides fundamental knowledge about your industry and competitive environment. It could help you understand how your target consumers and customers view your company. It could help you understand how you stack up against the competition, how to deal with it, and how to plan your next course of action. What was your experience with the topic covered in this video? Tell us about it in the comments, we are curious to know. And if you have any doubts or questions, don't hold back. Leave a comment, even just a simple like would be perfect, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel to stay informed about upcoming releases.